Hey guys, I'm Luke.
And I'm Kendall. We're gearheads at Competitive Cyclists, and today we're going to talk to you guys about the brand new SB140 from Yeti. So the SB140 is Yeti's new trail bike. You've been spending some time on it the past few days. What are your first impressions?
So initially coming off my SB130 that I had last year as the Lunch Ride version, I noticed on this guy it comes stock with 140 in the rear, which was a lot of fun, gave you a little bit more travel in the rear, and just a lot of really playful.
Nice.
Yeah, fun on the jumps and on the trail.
The SB140 is now coming in a 29-inch wheel option, so that's what you've been spending time on. Gets you the rolling speed and the rollover capability that I think this platform always needed. And it's cool to hear that it's a little bit more capable than your 130. Did you feel like it climbed pretty well?
Yeah, I think with that steeper C-tube angle as well as the 29ers and the Infinity Link, it tracks really well and gets a lot of traction on the uphills and the small bumps.
Totally, yeah. That's one of the things we got to talk about is the revised Switch Infinity Link. The whole system has been strengthened essentially to give it a more solid feel. Did you feel like that translated to on the trail?
Yeah, I think it tracked better than the old version of the Infinity Link, and it helped a lot on like the steeper, loose climbs that you need all the traction that you can get.
And do you feel like that strengthened feel kind of like plays off of the added travel more for a little bit more descending stability?
Yeah, I think so, especially like at the small bump compliance when you're going down. And just gaining traction in corners definitely feels a lot better.
That's great for a mid-travel bike like this. Kind of lets it punch above its weight a little bit when you have a nice solid feel in the back end there. So that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, and I guess new on like all the new Yetis is the threaded bottom bracket, which helps a lot as a mechanic, especially with the new ports as well. With the cable management, makes it a lot easier to run all those cables front to back.
Yeah, those new cable ports are super clean. I love the look of them.
Yeah, definitely. And it's good for noise reduction too because you can actually tighten down those bolts.
And then this bike is also seeing the SRAM universal derailleur hanger, which makes finding replacement hangers way easier, especially when you're out traveling. You know, every bike shop's going to have one, and it's just an easier process. Similar to the other new bikes from Yeti, the SB140 is getting size-specific chainstays, which ensures that the back of the bike feels just right in every size. And then we're also seeing a new extra large size is recommended for riders 6'5" and up, is what Yeti recommends. The SB140 is getting like a little bit more down tube clearance, which is nice. The bike stays out of the way on super technical trails. And the down tube protector is also revised for a little bit more coverage down there, which is nice as well. So behind us we have the T3X01 Lunch Ride build. So this thing sees 160 mil fork travel along with the other handful of key updates that make it a little bit more downhill capable than the non-Lunch Ride edition.
It's cool, it comes with a Lunch Ride option as well as the base model. The Lunch Ride just makes it really capable on the downhill, slackens the head tube just a little bit. Makes it really fun all-around bike that you can take to the park and as well as the trails.
Nice. Yeah, so like we mentioned, this is a 160 mil travel fork. The Lunch Ride edition gets a Grip 2, the non-Lunch Ride gets the Fit 4. It also gets a more aggressive rear tire. We have the DHR2 on this bike. Both tires have EXO casing. And then the Lunch Ride also gets, downhill capable code RSC brakes from SRAM, which have a great feel and tons of modulation on long descents, Basically, if you liked the feel of the 130, the non-Lunch Ride bike is going to feel great. And if you want all of the descending power that you can get without committing to like a full-blown enduro bike like the SB160, then that Lunch Ride version is going to be the ticket for you. So mid-travel 29ers kind of get a reputation for being quiver killers, but I actually think this bike could fit into a quiver pretty well. As someone who rides a lot of bike park, I could totally see this being my trail bike in combination with like an enduro or downhill bike. Do you think it would be a good trail bike for like a cross-country rider as well who might have a hardtail?
Yeah, I definitely think so, and I think especially for like a cross-country rider who wants something that's a little step up from a short travel bike, this would be an awesome all-around kind of more like a downhill bike for a cross-country rider.
Yeah, totally. And it still has a super efficient feel, and it's not going to feel out of place for somebody who's used to a super supportive cross-country style bike.
Yeah, and Yeti being like a race-driven brand, it's going to be fast uphill and downhill.
I think it's about time to see what this puppy weighs in at.
Yeah. I think I might put it around 29.
Really?
The way it's sitting, yeah.
I'm taking the over. I'm taking the over at 30 and a half.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, pretty close. 30 pounds, 5 ounces. For a, size medium, mid-travel trail bike, pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Awesome. That pretty much covers it for the new SB140. Let us know in the comments if you think you'd prefer a Lunch Ride or a non-Lunch Ride edition. Let us know if you're stoked on the new 29-inch wheels. Make sure you reach out to a gearhead if you have any questions about the bike. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one.
Yeah, see you guys on the trails.
Woo!